New idea. We are going to sketch this sky. We're going to paint. Please make this a little closer. Is this focusing? Yeah. Yes. Okay. So it's a little bird. It's just a little bird. Gonna have like a round a circle for his head, and let's make it give him a little beak. The beak is just triangle shape, and there's this part that goes around his head and comes back because it's like attached to the circle, right? So you get this, and you see a little bit of the under part. I don't even know if it's easy to erase in here, but I'm just going for it. So it's not a perfect circle, great band by the way, it's just like this oval shape, and then there's his wings, and then there's a little, just make him a little bigger. There's the little, he's pretty chubby, so it's like something like so, and there's his wing around here, and there's this orangey part of him. So this is kind of the structure of the robin. I think this is a robin. Oh yes, it's a robin. It's right. It's right there. Okay. So he has a pretty big eye. Let's just start with a smaller one. Oh god, what happened? Okay, so we have like this little thing that goes around this. Very cool colors. This guy has really cool colors. This is a freaking, oh sorry, this is just weird. It's not that much there. Let's just erase it and and just draw it like it's somewhere around here. Oh, it looks so much better. See? Okay, so this is all, and the beak is a little lower, like so. Okay, let's erase what's not doing anything for us. Okay, so now, come here, I'm gonna make him chubbier, or less chubby, I don't know, like so. Okay, just to give me an hint of what, there's some, and then let's just make this little structure. And then is the worst part about birds is their feet. Oh my god, it's so hard. They're so easy to do, otherwise they're very simple. They have very simple shapes, but the the paws, I mean, they're horrible, very difficult. Yeah. I don't like the eye. I don't understand what's going on. Maybe it's bigger. Oh my god, I don't like this. I know why. Because his face is, it's like the other eye is going to show up there anytime. You have this beak and you have this part, and then we see little bits of the beak on the other side. See? That's what was wrong about this. Just pay attention to the drawing. It's always a good thing. And make somewhat accurate drawing, because if you don't, then it's not. It's better to fix it while you're drawing than when you're painting. And this is probably not perfect. Chubby. We want him to be very chubby, or just a little. Just a little. We want him to be very chubby. I don't know. It's going to be Robin, I think. There you go. This is going to be acrylic. So it's probably dried from yesterday, and since it's acrylic and not gouache, okay, we're gonna need white. I think we're gonna need some white. And a brush, not a very big brush. I'm not going for a very big brush. Maybe this one. It's like, it's number 471, whatever this is. I don't know. This is very cheap. It's from the $1 store. I don't know. In Portugal we have like Chinese. The Chinese, we call it the Chinese because a lot of Chinese people came like a decade ago or something, and yeah, there was a lot of Chinese people coming from China, I guess, and opening businesses here. So they were like, I'm adding a little bit of blue so it's not that boring. So they were opening businesses, and it's like the $1 store never got here. I think we have like one or two, and then those businesses took over, and yeah, now we call it the Chinese store because they're mainly Chinese. Oh, I don't know if they're all Chinese, but they're all kind of Oriental from that side of the. Oh, I know what's going on. The eye is the gray is very close to the eye, and it didn't look. I didn't draw it like that. That's why it was still looking a little funny. And okay, just doing this first layer. First layer is almost always to cover the canvas. Well, this canvas should be probably treated with gesso. I think professional people do that. I didn't. So yeah, there's just this first layer. Not really going to be very concerned with details because it's just the first layer. So it gets a little whiter. If I could only see my photo reference. Okay, right here, because it has a little. Oh shit! My brush is running away. Not cool, baby. We have a little hints of this yellow ochre. It's from the bird's color and not reflection. There's a little bit of yellow around his eye. And yes, I have a tendency to do this, to paint everything with the same brush. Just keep painting. And the yellow is very bad because it grabs the graphite, and that's why I should have taken it out, but I didn't. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. Just gonna do his little beak. See if the drawing is accurate, then you don't have to worry about it while you're painting. Because when you're painting, you have other things to worry about. Right? Okay. So then we have like this little thing underneath, and it's too dark. I'm going to go back there and just try to see. I'm not gonna do huge detail on the bird, and see, this should be the first layer or something, and I'm already trying to do some details. Just trying to figure out. You can do like this little they're so cute. Birds are so cute to draw. Just awesome. They're awesome. And they don't even ask for rights, you know? It's great. So one thing I could do right now is paint his eye, because if you get the eye right, usually it's really helpful. No, it's like you have the work done. The right beak, the right eye, and the right shape. You can even get away with horrible feet. Oh god, let me see. Because his eye has some kind of shine to it. Let me see. Oh, hello. Hello, little guy. His eye, I don't know if I'm talking too loud or too low. It's not low. It's low. They're not loud because my ears are absolutely covered and I cannot hear if I'm loud or not. So that's sad. That's the truth. So now we're gonna mix a little bit of the orange. Actually, this is almost just orange. Just clean the brush properly. The water is not clean anyway. We're going to go with a bright orange. It's too watery. Just try to... it's a very good consistency right from the tube, but I'm always used to to water it down for some reason. I don't know. No, it's not a problem if you water it or not, because there's no such thing as having to worry about the tooth of the paper, and there's no such thing as worrying about if you get the light colors before the dark colors. You can do anything because it's just very forgiving. It's just very, acrylics are awesome. Oils are very awesome because they let you do whatever you want for decades because they don't try. That's a good thing for me. It's a good thing. It's an opportunity for me to adjust what I don't like, and so that's a good thing. Oils, I love oils. Love. Haven't done them in forever, but I love them. Just making... oh, I forget they dry. My god, they dry. So, what else? Oh, oh, my camera is falling. That's great. Meaning I probably wasn't on camera all this time. No. Oh my god. Okay. So let's mix it with a little yellow. I would like to see the setup of other artists, because right now I can't even see the reference photo that well. I cannot see what I'm doing, so actually only you guys are seeing what I'm doing. Ah, that is crazy. Okay, it's not that bad. Or is it? Okay, so this thing comes here. Okay, there's a little yellow in this part. Let's brighten it up. Okay, it's a little wet, so I gotta move. And I forgot I should erase this because, I don't know. Well, I can paint it white actually. spread it a little bit. What is this? What is this? Yeah, you shouldn't be erasing while painting already. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. So his feet, let's go. They're kind of pink, but gray at the same time. Pink and gray or something. Just, well, this finger you almost don't see. And then comes, and there's this finger that is a little bigger and has like this thing on the bottom. I don't know. And then we need a little gray. Mixing a little gray. Yeah. This should be his nail and his other nail. Something like this. And yes, that is very pink. We need to adjust that. Just bring some diluted black. Yeah, I use black. I don't need this pool of water. I don't know where it came from. I just splashed the water and okay. Just see where's dark and where is light. So there's obviously dark under the bird, and then there's more of a dark, like a trunk of a tree. It's darker underneath, and then his nail is darker on this side because it's not catching the light. And on this little one, it's also not catching much light. The light is, I don't know, maybe it's probably it's too big, but it's huge right there. And his belly goes on top of that, and I probably shouldn't be doing that already because it's still, so his belly would come that's cute. Oh, I like it. It has like a little bit of orange, but I like it because it's like reflections. Okay, so there's a bit of light in here. A little bigger. But my camera is a important thing. Oh my god, I think it would. Yeah. Okay. The important thing is to keep working with the materials, keep knowing them, you know, like knowing what you can do with them. It's very important. That for me it's one of the most important things. If you don't touch it and just watch other people do it, then you won't know for yourself how it works, how it behaves. Well, you know a little because you're watching someone do it, but unless you do it yourself. And that is how actually that is how things are. 'Cause I used to, my background, my studies are in biotechnology, and we had a lot of laboratory classes. We had to be in the lab for experimentations, and yeah, we had like to just we would watch someone do it, or maybe the professor would explain, and then when you go and try to do it yourself, that's when the doubts and I don't remember this part, or you know, like, or even if you don't have, if it's not a practice class, maybe maybe it's a theoretic, just theory, just theory. Maybe it's theory, but unless you can explain on your own words what you just heard, yeah, probably you don't know if you understood it or not. I don't know if I'm making myself clear. But just to bring out the importance that you must do it. Must do it and touch the materials and really see what you can do with them. You know, just 2 brushes, a little canvas, just some paint. It doesn't have to be Faber Castell. It could be any paint. And this took me, like, I'm talking and all. It doesn't take that long. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Just gonna go with a 10 brush, square, 10 square brush. I'm just trying to do something for the tree, maybe. Something where it could stand, right? Just try to put him on something or something. Oh, I need another brown. I think that branch is really light. Oh, so just mixing it with a little dark umber and dark brown, actually. Yeah, you don't have to know the names of the colors to paint, by the way. You don't even have to have the same colors, just same values. Let's make it darker in this area. Because, you know, if the sun's coming from that side, that's what we are looking at. But there are some shading here. There is some shading there. Just these first layers are kind of a pain because it really looks it's not gonna work for some reason. It just looks like it's going to be horrible. Anyway, it's like, it's a little tweak. This tweak, oh my god. I'll just have a little yellow and just trying to make it look like it's not exactly the same. Not just give it some texture. That's that's what I meant. Okay, so these would be like somewhat the first layer. And there's something I need to figure out by myself. Oh my gosh. I need to figure out is that if I want that. Oh, I like him. He looks fluffy. As long as you like them. It's good. So maybe I'll do a blue background, maybe with some, I don't know. I don't even want to do a background actually. You don't have to do a whole background actually. Also, just maybe with a little bit of blue. This blue won't be enough, I don't think. I don't even know what kind of color this is because there's brown mixed with it. Just the first layer with not enough pigment, obviously. Oh, you're not watching. That's fantastic. Just making a little blue background. Just lacking blue because I didn't take enough. And I am like, oh, I like this blue better against these colors. So much better. Yeah, it's ultramarine blue, but very, very small amounts and with a lot of white. Oh, this is a very cool blue. It's a cool blue, actually. It's cool, and it looks so much better. Oh, I was looking for green. See, I knew I would need green. Okay, we have yellow. We'll have yellow. We have yellow, and we have the blue, so we can have a little bit of green. I'm just doing an abstract, not under backgrounds. So the bird. Oh god, the picture's gone, which is not a problem with acrylics, because you can come back and just paint over. So that's it. That's how difficult this is to fix mistakes. So yeah, just, you don't have, this is kind of easy. You don't have to have a light touch to don't feel the tooth. You don't have to, all you have to worry is if the camera's recording in the right direction. Other than that, you can do whatever you want. You can do multiple layers, and even if you absolutely hate it in the end, you can also do something else, which is gesso over. I mean, you go and pick up some gesso, white gesso, transparent, or even with a color, or you can use acrylic and a color to make an acrylic color and gesso to make it like to make it a colored gesso. So yeah, you can do a lot of things. You don't have to worry about it. And if you go over the bird like I did in the beak, then you go again and you do the beak. So when it dries, it's not a big problem. Or you can just scrape it with a piece of paper. I don't know if you're gonna have time for that, because it really dries fast. Like this. Do you like the background? I don't. I think it takes away from the bird, the impact. I can go ahead and paint it all white if I want. I don't want. But you can do that. I think it's taken away from the bird. I can still come here and try to lift some of the paint. Try to see. It looks better like with this background, but I don't think so. Like, so let's go and fix the beak. And this is what you do, go back and forth until you think you need to do this part. See, it's back, we're back. I don't like this so sharp, so thick. I want to make it this little mark in here. Okay, there's another mark in here, under here. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of cool, I think. There's this really black halo around it. There are these little spots under his eye. I don't know if they're eyelashes or whatever. Okay. And now there's something I didn't do before. I I really need like kind of a wash. I don't even know if you can do washes with acrylics, but there's a, oh god, it's so dark. There's a deep shadow here. It goes like so. Yeah, you can definitely. Layer. Layer. Okay. Just trying to make it look like it's in shadow without lifting, but this is going to lift because I didn't prime, and you know that. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna go with this. Just gonna keep the guy as it was. I like it better without the shadow. See, and you can do all the adjustments you want. You don't have to be stuck with a reference photo unless like you're painting like a portrait of a pet. In that case, you might want to stick to it. That's very difficult, and there's that recognition factor that must exist. I mean, the owner should recognize its own pet there, so we'll be happy with it. And yeah, that's probably the hardest part. So making a portrait, it's make it recognizable. I can add a little yellow to his. Oh, so sweet. These guys are so sweet. They're so fragile, so beautiful. Make him pop. Kind of even have a little reddish under here. Make it a little redder. What the hell is this? I don't know. My phone is on the other side, so something vibrated right there. Oh, I know what it is. It's my watch. I broke my watch yesterday. The bracelet. I don't know if I can get another one or not. I wouldn't want to replace the whole thing because the rest is okay. We'll see. So I think I need to make him a little whiter here. And yeah, it's just, if you squint, you can see like where's the dark and the light of the body. And I'm just trying to have like a spot of light here, but you can also have that later when it's drier. I was going to say with gouache because I'm still thinking about watercolor. I'm sorry, this keeps going away. Okay. Just trying to make this a little light, and I think I'm on 30 minutes. I'm a very slow person. I do things very slowly, and I kind of like the white background. I think it's really made it pop. I also like the blue background. Maybe I'll just paint it blue. I don't know. Let me just try to. How about this? No, I don't like it. Because I don't want it to be too busy I don't want the background to be too busy. I'm just gonna go with blue. I'm sorry. I just changed my mind. This is just gonna make like a you might want to let the bottom layer dry, so you can have like, here we go again with the beak. Just, it is what it is. We'll get that back. I'll give you another one soon. Okay, and with this sky color you can carve the bird to whatever you want. See, the paw was like too big or something. You can carve the tree, you can carve the bird. The tripod sucks so much. It's a tripod from a microphone, but it was working and now it isn't. So I'll have to adjust it somehow. Anyway, I'll just give him like I know it's a little too dark, but I love these little hairs on birds, and sometimes I kind of exaggerate them because I think they're so cute. I think they are. Just these little details then give them so much personality, I think. I think they're cute. Like so. Just these little details. Just so the shape of his head, because the background is very light, so if that color is too light, you kind of it's a lost edge, you know. You kind of don't quite see. Then of course highlights. Highlights are awesome. It's just so easy to get carried away, and you should do highlights with almost no water, just almost like a dry brush technique, so it does not blend. It's highlight, you want it to pop. Oh god, it's popping too much. Yeah, that's something else. You gotta step back. In this case, since I'm filming, what I do is I step back a little bit and watch through the camera. Watch it through the camera. And if it's too much, just grab a brush. Just do it like this. You can tap it with your finger or just there. You lost that edge, you can add it again. Then it's just a matter of give and take. You put background in and you take it out. And it just seems like there's a halo around him, so I'm taking more blue and just spreading. So here's this little guy. I could still be working on him, and maybe I'll just come back another day and adjust just a few things, but it's pretty much it. So, but I like this little guy. Hello. No, shut up. So the background is not. I should do more and do more layers. Here we can do something else. Birds. I'm going to mix a little black with a bit of white. I'm gonna do some gray. I don't know, I just feel like, oh, but this is a very little darker. Go to this side here. I want it to be more vibrant, like almost like impastos. And that is not a vibe yet, so that's what I want to reach, like I'm really changing the when you know what, I don't have like the photo reference anymore in front of me, so that's not a problem. Just go with the flow. Not really copying, not really copying things, and just maybe a little brown. Go under here in the shadow. I'm still uncertain about what to do with the background. It's just crazy to me. I mean, backgrounds aren't my thing at all. I can only do backgrounds when I'm doing digital art. It's okay. Digital art, it's okay. I don't feel like... Let's add some yellow here. Like, I'm trying to bring the colors of the bird on the... Because everything is reflected, the colors reflected. And I am trying to do that. Some very bright and intense. And it's just weird that I don't have the photo here. I should go pick it up. Absolutely. Anyway, just how do you like the noise of my neighbor's car? It's amazing, isn't it? Shouldn't be allowed it. What the hell? Every time he goes out and he just stays there for a while. I don't know if the car needs to warm up or whatnot. It's just crazy. Just what? Just crazy to me that someone like stays like oh my god. Anyway, so I'm just being bold with color and trying to to bring the colors of the bird like to this side. I know there were some strips here. Stripes? Stripes? Oh my god, this camera's... What the I know this part was really bright in the photo. I should do something about the background, because I don't know. Should it be... I kind of even like it like this. I don't know. I just throw a little more. Make it darker, at least on the corners. I could do like some green in the back, like this is not green. Okay. Like it's a it's a 3 of some kind. Let's make a dark blue to make these 3 of shadows. I don't know, I don't like it. What is wrong with me? First of all, there's tangents. No, I don't like it. I just want the bird to be simply there. I don't know. Yep. Oh, now the beak is gone. Okay. Not a problem, guys, not a problem. I could do a gradient, right? Are you watching me? I like his feathers to be all crazy and stuff. I don't know. I like this dark blue here. It's ultramarine. I like it better than the light blue. Guess I'm gonna make it like blue, but just some hints of... I really don't want it to be like too busy. The background should be like blurred or something, not too intense, so it doesn't grab our eyes' attention. So, well, I still see a lot of green in here. Maybe I'll have to dry and just come back. I'm liking it better with this darker blue, I think. Just putting this little mess, and now let's recover the little beak. Maybe with this. Okay. I'm going to make this lighter because there is no contrast enough, and we are losing the bird. We are losing him. Yeah, so I'm going to make like these, usually that's what people do, or a very contrasting background, like very dark or very look, very dark or very light. And sometimes when the figure is darker, you make the background lighter, and when the figure is brighter, where the figure is brighter, you make it darker, so you keep the contrasts. That's one tip about backgrounds. And you can do like a gradient of some kind, so it doesn't look like it's weird. But you gotta make the bird show his lines so you don't get like lost edges. So I think a gradient might be a good thing in this case. I don't want it to be very busy, as I said before, I think, because I've been recording this for 3 days. Now I don't have much time to do it, so I also don't mind like if it has some brush strokes to it, because it looks like it's somewhere like there's something going on in the background. I don't hate that. Instead of having a very smooth background and transition, you can have something like this. If my camera doesn't keep falling, you might see. Can't have like an halo effect, that's horrible. So gotta make sure that doesn't happen. I never understood why people would paint backgrounds later, because then that would interfere with the edges of the things you're trying to paint, but it's okay, because you can always come back. Whatever medium, actually, you can always come back and adjust. Actually, painting it kind of becomes something like a fight to get the head you want. So this is becoming very round shape. I don't want that. Okay. Trying to make him lighter is looking better, right? You think so? I bet I'm gonna like get here tomorrow and just say, what the? I don't like that. That's what's been happening with this bird. I filmed it and I thought I was over. Then I said, no, it's kind of just the first layer, it's not over. And then I came back. And I did some more layering on the bird, and then I start working more on the background, and yeah. And then I came back again. Oh my god, it's been going on for a while. I don't have much time to paint, so I have to. Even if I sit for just like 10 minutes, you can do a lot. So not having time is not really an excuse. And I don't even have like well, I can have a place where I can leave my things out, but not much because it's in the living room. So, but I have like a tall table in a corner, and I can leave the paintings here and come back. If you don't have that, that's bad. That's bad because, I mean, if you're younger and you're living in your parents' house, for instance, or you have to paint in your room. I used to do that when I was younger, and it's kind of it's a little pain because you have to keep putting things away. Oh, it's just like this camera. It's a little pain. It's not the camera today. It's the tripod. Yeah, we'll work with it. So I'm getting happier with my background. So I was saying, yeah, it's harder, but if you want to do it, you do it. You just gotta put it away. Maybe not put it completely away. Just rinse your brushes and spray your paint if that's what's going on, or just, you don't have to paint. You can always go and use pastel or use some sort of markers or pencils, and in that way it's so much easier because you probably have a place to study, and that place can be your workspace for arts and for school if you're not studying hard. I mean, arts for yourself and arts for school. That would be the thing. Because when people go to art school, I sometimes understand that they're not doing what they want. Also, I mean, the projects aren't what they want, and sometimes like they're going to do like, I don't know, something for they want to paint, and they do photography and filming, and they're not very happy about it. But you can always get something out of it, I think you can, and you should. If your parents let you go to art school, just embrace it. Do what you have to do to get out and do your thing. Because imagine if you weren't even at art school and you had to like study business or another thing that has nothing to do with art. That is so much harder than to be looking into photography and video and filmmaking. And if you want to have a YouTube channel, maybe that filmmaking will help. You never know. You never know what kind of opportunities may arise. So I'm making this background, and I'm liking it so much better. See, I am making the bird pop with this white, and whereas white, it doesn't need, I mean, the contrast is already there with the dark background. So yeah, I'm so much happier with this back. I think I just need to add a little blue to the, because things reflect. Just might need a little blue here. I like it. See? I need to take care of this transition. It's so abrupt. Make it lighter, I guess. And well, I think that's it. I think now I like him better. See the difference that a background can do? Yeah. Well, now I think I'm done with him. I thought he needed some more. I thought he needed more contrast, but now that the background is working for him, I like him. So what can we do now? Sign, just sign. I am going to sign with this clear blue. It's not clear, clear blue, clear blue. It's hard to sign with a paintbrush. You can always use a pen. A pen. Oh my god, I'm still sick. Let me just try and grab a pen. Even just this normal liner. It's point 1. Of course it doesn't show, but if you do it slowly, some people don't like to put the ear, because I mean, if you go to exhibitions and whatnot, you might want to take work that it's from another. What is this? Metallic marker. I like that. Oh! Wow! Did you see it? No, because the camera slided. But, oh! Can I sign with it? Oh, I can, but it's not visible at all. It doesn't matter. But I like it. I'll just make some accents. Oh. See what you can do. You can do anything. Actually, it's so cool. I like it. Oh, he's cute. He's so cute. Oh my god. I'll just make some out here so he doesn't just stay there. You know, make your eye travel. Oh, I like it. See, I'm much happier with it today. And where's my Posca pen? I like these guys. So this is a 0.7. It looks huge, but then when you open, not so much. I was very happy with that because I had a smaller one. Let's just brighten up his eyes so he looks very oh, look at him. It's very easy to go overboard, but then it's so easy to go back. Oh, look at this. You know what would be fun? To paint a whole bird. Oh my god. The whole bird, paint him with acrylics in this format. I mean, let's just give him some shiny stuff in his little hair. Oh, it looks so cute. See, it's just huge difference. Huge difference. When you do that like this little, oh my god, it's looking so much better. So shiny and stuff. I love it. Oh, can you see him? Shall I do this like the whole beak? I don't know. Oh, I like him. It's like a little drop. A little shine in here. It's just so easy to go overboard with the shiny stuff, but yeah, I'm just gonna stop now. Maybe I could sign with this one. This looks so much. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry about the camera being running around everywhere. It would be fun to have like a lot of Poscas and or other brands, like I have this here too, and other brands like, but that kind of acrylic markers, and try to make a whole painting just with these guys. That would be fun. So now it's the final product. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you did, if you got some value out of this video, please consider giving me the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell so you can be notified whenever I post. It will be about art, any kind of art actually. So till next time, have a lot of fun. Try this guy out. If you do, tag me on Instagram so I can see what you came up with. Till next time, bye bye.